Jerusalem, one of the oldest and most spiritually significant cities in the world, revered by Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. Set amidst golden stone walls and rolling hills, it offers a unique fusion of ancient traditions and contemporary life. The Wailing Wall, also known as the Western Wall, is one of the most sacred sites in Judaism. It is the last remaining remnant of the Second Temple, which was destroyed by the Romans in 70 AD. Located in the Old City of Jerusalem, the wall stands as a powerful symbol of Jewish endurance and faith. The massive limestone blocks, some weighing several tons, have withstood centuries of turmoil and change. Pilgrims from around the world come to pray at the wall, often placing handwritten notes in its crevices. These notes contain prayers, hopes, and wishes left behind as acts of devotion. The wall is divided into sections for men and women, in accordance with Orthodox Jewish tradition. It is a place of both personal reflection and communal gathering, especially during religious holidays. On Fridays and Jewish festivals, the plaza before the wall is filled with singing, dancing, and prayer. The atmosphere is deeply spiritual and emotionally moving for many visitors. Despite its name, Wailing Wall is less commonly used today, as it reflects a period of mourning that has since evolved into resilience. Security is tight in the area, but it remains open to people of all faiths. The wall is not only a religious landmark, but also a national symbol for the State of Israel. Visiting the Western Wall offers a profound connection to history, identity, and the enduring human spirit. The Dome of the Rock is one of the most iconic and revered landmarks in Jerusalem. Located on the Temple Mount, it is a masterpiece of Islamic architecture and holds deep religious significance. Built in 691 AD by the Umayyad Caliph Abd al-Malik, it is one of the oldest surviving Islamic structures in the world. The shrine is not a mosque, but a commemorative monument that enshrines the foundation stone. According to Islamic tradition, this is the spot from which the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven during the night journey. The site is also sacred to Jews and Christians who associate the rock with Abraham's near sacrifice of his son. The building's most striking feature is its large golden dome, which gleams in the sunlight and dominates the Jerusalem skyline. The octagonal structure is richly decorated with intricate tile work, Arab calligraphy, and detailed mosaics. Inside, the exposed rock sits in the center, surrounded by columns and a wooden dome. The Dome of the Rock is part of the larger Haram al-Sharif, or Noble Sanctuary, which also includes the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Non-Muslim access to the site is limited and restricted to certain hours and days. Politically and religiously sensitive, it is a focal point in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Despite tensions, the shrine continues to draw millions of visitors and worshippers each year. Its design has influenced Islamic architecture throughout history. The Dome of the Rock is not only a religious treasure, but also a symbol of Jerusalem's layered and complex identity. Standing atop one of the most contested places on earth, it reflects the city's profound spiritual and historical significance. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is one of Christianity's most sacred sites, located in the Christian quarter of Jerusalem's Old City. It is believed to mark the location of both the crucifixion and the tomb of Jesus Christ. Originally built in the 4th century by Emperor Constantine the Great, the church has undergone numerous destructions, restorations, and renovations over the centuries. Despite its turbulent history, it remains a deeply revered place of pilgrimage. The church houses several key Christian sites, including Golgotha, where Jesus was crucified, and the Edicule, which encloses the tomb from which he is said to have risen. Its architecture reflects a mix of Byzantine, Crusader, and later styles, symbolizing the many layers of history embedded within its walls. Inside, the atmosphere is solemn and spiritual, with the scent of incense and the glow of candlelight filling the space. Pilgrims from all over the world line up to touch the stone of anointing, believed to be where Jesus' body was prepared for burial. The church is jointly managed by several Christian denominations, including the Greek Orthodox, Armenian Apostolic, and Roman Catholic churches, each with its own designated areas and rituals. This shared custodianship is governed by a complex arrangement known as the status quo, dating back to Ottoman times. Tensions occasionally arise between the custodians, but the church remains a powerful symbol of Christian unity and devotion. The site also includes chapels, ancient stairways, and crypts, offering visitors a deep dive into the history of early Christianity. Many consider visiting the church a life-changing spiritual experience. Outside, the narrow streets are often crowded with pilgrims, clergy, and tourists alike. The church's dark, weathered stone facade stands as a silent witness to centuries of faith and conflict. Bells ring throughout the day, calling the faithful to prayer. It is a place where history, faith, and emotion intersect in profound ways. Restoration efforts continue to preserve the church's fragile yet enduring beauty. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre remains a focal point of Christian worship, especially during Easter and other holy seasons. For many, it is the culmination of a lifelong spiritual journey. Here are some travel tips. When visiting Jerusalem, dress modestly, especially in religious areas like the Old City, to show respect for local customs. Be prepared for a lot of walking. Comfortable shoes are a must, as many streets are cobblestoned and hilly. Carry a reusable water bottle, especially in the warmer months, as the sun can be intense. Public transportation is efficient, but note that buses and light rail service pause for Shabbat from Friday evening to Saturday evening. Security presence is common, especially near holy sites, so carry identification and be patient at checkpoints. Jerusalem offers travelers a profound journey through history, faith, and culture, leaving an unforgettable impression on all who walk its ancient streets.